Mic on. Mic off. Mic on. Mic off. Mic on.
Alrighty, welcome to today's stream. Let me just get the camera back over into the cockpit, onto the tarmac anyway. So, today we're taking a short flight in the working title CJ4. Got the Aer Lingus livery on. And we're going to be flying down from Manchester down to London City Airport. Obviously the UK World Update is live now. So we're going to fly down to London, get some nice scenery on the way down. Our flight plan takes us down past Cambridge as well, which is one of the cities that has been updated. And we fly past Birmingham as well. I believe that's been updated, so we should get some nice scenery on the way. And then we approach London from the west side. No, east side we're approaching London from. So, yeah, we should get a nice skyline view of London as well. So, without further ado, let's jump into the cockpit and get some power on. First things first, let me just make sure everything's turned off here. And see if this still works. I've not tested the
Mic off.
CJ4
Mic on.
with the new update, so hopefully everything's going to work alright. So find out. Right, first things first, get some power up. That's a good start, power works. Now we'll get the avionics on. Just get Navigraph loaded up at the side of me as well. All I've learned from that is that Britain is cloudy and sad. Yeah, pretty much most of the time it's cloudy, rains quite a lot, it's cold. And apparently there's only the south of the UK that's worth updating. In the north, apparently, we just have castles, because that's all the point of interest that they're putting, is castles and bridges in the north. It's not even cold cloud, it's just overcast. Yep, that's how it tends to be. Welcome to life in the UK. Right, let's close that. I'm just going to load my flight up on my iPad here. So I've got some visual reference as well. Save flight. There we go. That's all right. Get that and get the chart up for Manchester as well. Pretty much know my way around Manchester, but it's always nice to have the chart. So with power on, first things first, let's whack the beacon light on, and we will initialize our position. Put that to there, and then we will get a flight plan. from SimBrief. So we'll load that in from SimBrief. There we go. And we're planning the Samba 1 Yankee departure off of 2-3 left. And then it's down to London on the Jack 1 hotel arrival. We can execute you. We can do our departure. So it's the Samba 1 Yankee, is what I said. Yep. Let's keep that. We can go back to there. We can go on arrival, and it was the Jack 1 Hotel, and that's for runway 27. You screw with the weather along the way. I know some extremely looking settings. Yeah, hopefully it'll not crash the sim. I'm waiting for the I use Rex Weather Force to inject live weather, which does a better job than the bog standard Microsoft Flight Sim live weather settings. But at the moment, since the sim updated, it's broken it. It just crashes the sim, so they're working on a fix, and they're hoping to get that fix out by the end of today. So it'll be nice to get that back working. And the transition is going to be the... We haven't got a transition, actually, so we can leave that empty. We're not doing the Jacko transition. Let's see if that works. So, Hon... should we go Hon? Next. That wants to come up to there. Execute that. And that should be... Right, Jacko. Yep. All looks good. Looks good to me. Like, I live not far from Manchester, and the weather outside at the moment is broken cloud, pretty much. Yep, that's pretty much how it is outside at the moment. So yeah, so it's a good thing. And then what we'll do is we will start the left engine starting while we just finish setting up our performance. So let's just get weights from SimBrief.
Mic off.
See what we've got planned, etc. Fuel.
Mic on.
Fuel is... What is fuel?
Mic off.
Need... Can't find it. 1.233.
Mic on.
So fuel 1.255 will do. Close enough. Just hit the full fuel unload. Make it interesting. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, this plane's not bad going into London City anyway, but it's quite a sharp decent. I don't know if you've flown into London City before. It's a 5% glide slope. It's quite a challenge to slow down. Definitely interesting if you try taking a 737 into London City. You end up off at Endnet runway, straight into the well, it's the river that runs past it. Right, that's all fine. That's good. Passengers, take the full 7 passengers. Cruise flight level 190. That's all okay. Can we get Meta for London? That for Manchester? That is the question. Let's see if this works. Don't know if it will or not. Where is it? ATIS. So ATIS is on. Let's get my on. 128.180. 128. 3.0.
Manchester Airport
Yay.
information.
Does.
1300 Zulu. Wind 223 at 20.
So QNH.
Visibility 6. Sky condition. Few clouds.
Oh,
600
2941. That's not right, is it? It's doing it in weird.
12,900 feet. Temperature niner.
What's the wind? What was the wind?
QNH 29 decimal 41.
223 at 20.
To ILS runway 23 right in use. Landing and departing runway 23 left and runway 23 right. DSR aircraft, say direction of flight. All aircraft read back hold short instructions. Advise controller, on initial contact, you have my...
Right, we can shut that up. Work out what QNH is very shortly. Because the elevation, and they keep saying, don't worry, we'll add supersonic, then proceed to never add supersonic still. Yep. So that is the elevation, so 996. QNH. And outside temperature is 8 degrees at the moment. It's a bit warmer than what it has been in the past few days. So rotate at 100 knots, V2 113 and 140. Send that. That is completed. And then we'll do this bit. Is this working yet? No, that still breaks for some reason. Transition altitude 5,000 feet here. Yep, that all looks good. Right, we're good to go. Right, let's start. Be right, engine. I'm just going to get the departure, so it's the Samba 1 Yankee departure. So after 3.2 miles from Manchester, VOR, we start a right turn onto track 284. At 5 miles we start a left turn back towards Table, and then we head down on a heading of 154 down to the radial of 62 to the Hotel Oscar November VOR, which we need to be between 3,000 feet and 5,000 feet. So that is what we will attempt to do. So Manchester VOR, if this works, this don't always work. This 113.55. Nope, it's not working. 113.5. Go. We've got miles on. That's right. You want to come. Alrighty. Engine started. Nav lights on. Put some panel lighting on. Put the climate control on. And we can do the seatbelt signs. And we'll put a logo light on. Why not? Right, like that, like so. See the picture there. So they're straight out to 3.2 miles. And then a right turn 5 miles, and then a left turn to Tablet, and then down there. So that all looks good. I feel you could have been in the already. Well, maybe it was to follow. Yeah, that's it. That's definitely it. If you want going through all the checks and making sure that you knew what was going on, yeah, you could get literally straight into the air. But we'll try it as realistic as possible. So 3,000 and above, like we said. 3,000 and no higher than 5,000. 5,000 feet by Samba. And then we can climb up to our cruise altitude. So initial altitude. We want no higher than 5,000 feet. That's all good. Right, we are pretty much ready to go. Let me just change that back to the VOR, which we have set, and then we want the on the backup. Let me just get this tuned in ready. So it will be 11365 and nav 2. We're good to go. We are good to go. Take a parking brake. And we'll just swing it around here. We're not going to get pushed back. We will just give it a quick swing round. And then we will taxi down to 2-3 left. So we're going to take the actual departure runway, since though we're not on VATSIM. On VATSIM they tend to use 2-3 right. We're going to take 2-3 left, as that's what the normal departure runway would be. So we'll take a left here onto hotel. Cross runway 23 right, 05 left. And as we cross it, we end up going to taxiway Victor, and then on to Tango, which takes us down to 2-3 left. All good. That's where that, I'm guessing that's a live traffic plane in front of me, since it's actually going to the right departure runway. Queue of traffic. Follow traffic. Quick external as we taxi down. Why not? We'll join the queue. Here's the gorgeous Manchester Airport. Yeah, so it's a left here onto Tango. We'll travel flaps as well. Get flaps ready for departure. And we'll just slow it down a little bit here. Just hold point Victor 3. We'll attempt fly the departure. Well, we will be flying the departure fully manual anyway because I think if we put autopilot on and try using autopilot to fly this departure, it would throw a bit of a wobbly. So we are number 3 for departure. Literally thought the sim were going to crash and it hung for a little while. So he's a rolling. Everyone's lining up. Oh, quick departure. He didn't use much of runway, did he? It must be very light indeed. Continue taxi. Not put pit heat on. Pit heat is now on. Hold at Tango 1. What are you doing? There's traffic behind us. Nope. It's a shame. It'd be nice to have some traffic behind us.
Mic off. Mic on.
So once he's started rolling, we will line up behind. There he goes. I think. Go on, get rolling, mate. Yeah, there he goes now. Right, landing lights on. He's airborne. Just let him get some separation. And we will imagine we have clearance for departure. On the brake. The engines settle. Let's brake and takeoff power is set. Oh, and there's somebody coming to land on the runway. Fantastic. Rotate. Gear up. Fly runway heading. Initially. Chart on. So we're looking for 3.2 mile. Slow that climb down. Don't be climbing that quick. That's 2.3. I'm looking for 3.2. So slow that climb right down now. There's 3.2. Start that turn.
Altitude.
On to 284. And at 5 mile. Oh, watch that airspeed. Oh my god. 284. 5 mile. We start turning left. We've broke the restriction. Not to worry. Head towards tablet. There we can set standard as well, 5,000 feet. That should hold level now. Quick turn before we turn. Pop through those clouds. We need to make that left turn now. Let's head down to Samba. I guess it will pick this Samba VOR up. Not Samba, the HON. Should pretty much have now. Next radial 334. We can change the course, can we? Yep, 334. Should be a heading of 154, which is the radial. Right, that is the end of the departure. So now we can start to climb. We can have a quick view outside, etc., and get on our way. So up to flight level 200. Go flight level change. Increase power. Should do. Let's have a quick look outside. Let's see where we are. Heading down towards Birmingham now. Got a bit of ice in. Let's turn the anti-ice on. Should be alright, to be fair, once we get above these few clouds. Should be decent. Steady flight. So once we get to the Honolulu VOR, so we've got 40 miles till we get to Honolulu. Hey, Captain Sam is in the stream. Welcome to today's stream, Sam. Just taking a short flight from Manchester down to London City. Obviously, the UK update is live now, so we're going to see some quite nice scenery as we approach London. We're just heading down towards Birmingham, so it would be the Honolulu VOR. And I believe Birmingham's had an update as well. Photorealistic scenery. Just turn that down a bit.
Mic off.
Quite loud. No face cam today. I was on nights last night, and then I'm trying to get back into a normal sleeping pattern, ready for our back on days tomorrow. So I've literally I did a 14-hour night shift last night, and I've just had 2 hours sleep when I got in this morning. So it's fair to say I look rather knackered.
Mic on.
So yeah, face cam is definitely not going on today. I'm just having a chilled out flight, no stress or anything like that. Oh, we just leveled off. No, not weird. Felt like we leveled off a bit then.
Mic off.
Right, how far? So 32 mile away from the Honolulu VOR. So in other words, 32 mile away from Birmingham. Once we get to Birmingham, so the flight plan takes us from Birmingham, we'll make a slight eastbound turn to head out towards Cambridge, which again, Cambridge is a updated city. That should look pretty good from this altitude. And then we head out towards the east coast. Start our arrival back into London, where we pretty much fly down the Thames into London City.
Mic on.
24 miles to go. As you can see, so 22.6 now, 22.5. 3 days. A little bit different.
Altitude.
And we're coming up to altitude. Just make sure we level off. 20,000 feet. Which we should do. Yep, altitude capture. Oh, we veered off track a little bit. Let's just get back onto track. Flying using VLRs rather than the nav mode. Oh, hello there. Rabsky, how is it going? After excuse random yawns and stuff, I'm rather knackered today. But I thought I'd try the CJ4 out, make sure it still works. Seems to be doing alright. It's just one random night shift. It's not bad if you do a few on bouncing, you get into sleeping pattern. But yeah, just because it was one, it was my wall-to-wall stock count, so the store manager has to be in. It's an external company that comes and counts it for you. Store manager last night, well, started at 5 o'clock yesterday afternoon and got finished about 20 past 7 this morning. So then nipped to bed for an hour and a half, 2 hours, and go up because then I'm back on normal shifts, so 7 o'clock start tomorrow morning. So couldn't sleep much today. Otherwise, I wouldn't be sleeping tonight, and that would just mess it up even more. So yeah. But yeah, the CJ4 is looking good. Seems to be working just as it was before. And then yeah, definitely ridiculous. Yeah, I'm wanting the Rex weather fix to be updated. I believe they're trying to push it out today, which will be very nice. Right, so 8 mile away from Birmingham. Let's have a quick external because whoa, that is loud. Sorry if I've just deafened everybody. So we should have go to scenery for Birmingham apparently. Don't know if we'll be able to tell from this altitude actually. Can't hear the sim sounds. Can you hear what about that? Is that better? Can you hear the engines now? Hopefully you can. Yeah, it definitely looks like there is some photo scenery going on down there. It's just not loading in the buildings because of the altitude. Oh. Ah, yeah. Good. I've got it quite quiet. I've got it coming through speakers at the moment, so I had it turned down quite a bit. So it might not pick up the sound and end up echoing. But you know what? I've still got anti-ice turned on. Turn it off. Got a bit of ice in as we went through some clouds. Looking good. So Birmingham is 4 mile away. Well, it's the Honolulu. There's Birmingham, I believe. Yep, Birmingham Airport is there. Awesome. Cool. That is Midlands. I feel it may have been. Yeah, I think that was East Midlands there, wasn't it? Right, let's jump back. Oh my lord. Wait. Completely forgot. Oh dear. Forgot to turn as well. That was getting carried away looking at the scenery. Oh, it's all gone Pete Tong. I'm doing longer flights today to get this house sorted. It was a bloody riot. Oh yeah, it was your partner's birthday, wasn't it? Sounds like you had fun then. Right, let's get that back into cruise speed. And get this sorted out. Get back onto some kind of flight plan. Should do. Oh dear.
Mic off.
And my iPad has decided to die on me, so I've not got charts loaded up. Great.
Mic on.
We'll wing it. We will wing it. We're heading over towards Cambridge now.
Mic off. Mic on.
Righty, so we're back on, pretty much back on track where we need to be going. Heading down towards Cambridge. Then we will turn out towards the east coast to start our arrival. Do we have... Look, have we got a top of descent planned? We do. That's alright then. That is all good. Good, good, good. Quick external as we fly down towards Cambridge. Oh, so we need to make this left turn now as we head out eastbound. There we go. do, no. Let me just put my iPad back on charge. Charged. Just going to, hopefully, this won't crash the sim. Just going to load Navigraph up
Mic off. Mic on.
on the computer. Please don't crash the sim. Please don't crash the sim.
Mic off.
Ready. Ready. Load this flight in. Here we go. Now we can see what's going on now. So, tracking. So we should be able to see
Mic
Cambridge
on.
just out of the window and to the left. Let's have a look.
Mic off. Mic on.
Maybe a bit of cloud. Let's get anti-ice back on. Believe that is Cambridge just down there, I think. Or is it? Nope, a bit further on. In the distance. Somewhere. Decent speed at the moment. Let's try getting back onto this plan. Believe we're coming up to top of descent as well. So we need to go down to 12,000 feet by the time we get to Inlam. 9,000 by Jacko, and then 2,000 or above by Lavno, and then we on finals 2,000 or above for London City. It's all good. Well, I would like to say that we'd see Cambridge just outside now, because we're pretty much overhead. But the weather has other ideas. So we keep definitely people doing that. I need to turn the external sound down in the settings. I don't go into settings and change out at the moment because I'll probably crash the sim. You know how temperamental it is at the moment. It's definitely a lot cloudier down south than it is up north at the moment. It's good. Right, let's have a look here. Had a crash to the top. Innsbruck last night, and it's because of the default way we've always in Innsbruck. Yeah, I've taken out my, the one in what comes with Flight Sim. I've taken that out. I've not been back and tested it actually, because when I landed there, I'd got some weird spikes in the runway. Halfway down the runway, like somebody built a ramp. Luckily, it didn't smash my plane up. Last week, not last night. Different things saying different things. Yeah. one of them days. So we top of descent. We're just off track a little bit. That's all. But not to worry. So fix that. So we need to be 12,000 by inlet, which is quite a distance away. So we can probably take a nice steady descent. So we'll set 12,000. And then we will go, we'll go vertical speed, I think. Thousand feet a minute. Let's see what that projects us at. Yeah, pretty much bang on. So if we go 1,100, that should just about do the trick. See it, so by inland, just reduce that thrust ever so slightly. That should keep us going nicely. We could do with some
Mic off.
more VORs actually. We got. Let's have a look here. So by Jacko, flight level 90, max 210 knots. So we should actually be on maximum 250 knots here. So we best slow it down a bit.
Mic on.
Should be on heading 100 apparently. And then we go into heading 117.
Mic off.
It's ready to be inland.
Mic on.
There you go. That looks alright. We're on a good profile. That is all fine.
Mic off.
Do we have any VORs that we can cut here? Doesn't look like it, does it? It's all from the Honolulu VOR. Not with it. Chats. Did I tell you that your mic is off? Which mic? I'm so confused. Can you not hear me? Hopefully you can hear me.
Mic on.
Oh, is it? Oh, at my. There we go. It's my Corsair headset. Did it do a mic off, mic on thing? It's the USB thing must have disconnected and reconnected. I'm using a different mic at the moment. I'm not using that mic, so it's all good. Right, speed is good. Let's have a look. Let's make sure that we stay on profile.
Mic off.
Should be on a heading of 117.
Mic on.
Thereabouts. Just increase that so slightly. And then let's get the
Mic off.
charts loaded for my approach. It's going to be ILS runway 27. So that is a 111 decimal or 15.
Mic on.
1 decimal 15. Set that now. Hopefully. I'll pick up eventually. What minimums have we
Mic
got?
off.
So cat B for the ILS approach 600 feet.
Mic on.
Anti-ice on. Yep, I have anti-ice on. That is all good. So let's set this up. Minimums. References. What did I say? It was 600. Yeah, 600 feet. Go. Will do. We're way off course. Got to turn to get back onto heading down into the inland. Hopefully we'll come out of some clouds soon. Hope it's not like this all the way down into London.
Altitude.
It's 12,000 feet, which is good. I think we just need to watch the airspeed. We need to stay around 250 knots for now.
Mic off.
And then once we get to Jack Hill, we need to be 210 knots and down to 9,000. All looks good. Approach runway 27. So final heading is 273. 111.15 on the ILS. That's all good. So 3,000 feet by 5 mile. And then we take the crazy 5% glide slope. Down into London City. Should be good fun.
Mic on.
So we'll carry on descending down now to 9,000 feet. Need to be at 9,000 feet by Jacko, so we'll just watch for the arc coming in for predicted descent. Looks about right.
Mic off.
All
Mic
good.
on.
Right, let's get some approach performance in. Wind. No then. Let's
Mic
see,
off.
can we get 80s? 136355. 136 355.
Mic on.
See if this
London
works.
City Airport
Wait.
Information Sierra 1400 Zulu. Wind 263 at 26. Visibility, tree. Sky condition, few clouds at 700 feet, few clouds at 4,400 feet, few clouds at 11,200 feet. Temperature, 8. Dew point, 10. QNH, 29.60. ILS runway, 27 in use. Landing and departing runway, 27.
296
EGR
0.
aircraft, say direction of flight. All aircraft read back hold short instructions. Advise controller, on initial contact, you have Sierra.
Altitude.
London City Airport Information Sierra 1400 Zulu. Wind 263 at 26. Visibility, tree. Sky condition, few clouds at 700 feet, few clouds at 4,400 feet, few clouds at 11,200 feet. Temperature, 8. Dew point, 10. QNH, 29.60. ILS runway, 27 in use.
1002.
Landing and departing.
Let's turn that off. 1002. QNH. Yeah, let's make sure we make that right turn. 9,000, and then we need to go down. Outside air temperature. What was the outside air temperature?
London City Airport Information Sierra 1400 Zulu.
8.
Wind 263 at 26. Visibility, tree. Sky condition, few clouds at 700 feet, few clouds at 4,400 feet, few clouds at 11,200 feet.
426.
Temperature,
What?
8. Dew point, 10. QNH.
Anyway, that sounds fun. Isn't it? Right, let's start our descent down to 2,000 feet. Should do. Yep, all looks good. All looks good. Right, we are set up. Let's get strobe lights on since I'm in dense cloud. we're just on approaching to London City. Not like you can tell, as it's super cloudy. Looks like there's a few breaks in the clouds coming up, so hopefully we'll be able to see some scenery shortly. But yeah, we're just on final descent down into London. We've just got everything set up, so everything is ready to go. Although I've not got ILS. Why have I not got ILS? One, that is right, into
Mic off.
11115. Yep, that's set up correctly. Oops.
Mic on.
TARAL. Oh well, not to worry. Just need to keep that slowing down. Butter it. Yeah, try to. Oh, and we've got rain as well now. Fantastic. That's brilliant. That's all set up. That's all good. Runway We're going to say it's probably going to be wet. Send that. So approach is going to be a 1-1-1. Seem all good. The R2's working. The R1's just not working for some reason. Five, that is set. Range. Very weird. Anyway. Oh, I can see a break in the clouds. Yay. I'll have a quick external. Deafen everybody. As we come back into the UK. Out from the coast. Just left that huge cloud there that I've just come out of. Looked a bit of a dodgy cloud, to be fair. Righto. Dodgy cloud. Yep, that was definitely a dodgy cloud. That is the correct terminology for it. Nice speed. All looking good. Hopefully we'll see London pop into view very shortly.
Mic off.
So just be flying over.
Mic on.
Oh, no. So South End, which is there. We have a 30 knot headwind. We've got 220 knots, which is about right. It said maximum 210 knots at Jacko, but you know, hey-ho, not a problem at all. See if the frame rate keeps up as we're flying to London. Oh, when I gave it a quick test the other day, frame rate dropped off. Basically trying to load all the scenery in. I just tried doing a manual cache of London, and every time I tried doing it, it crashed the simulator. I don't know what's going on there. I managed to do it for Manchester and my own town. That worked fine, but when I tried to do it for London, it just crashes the simulator for some reason. It's a bit of a weird one. See, it's starting to load some stuff up because we keep getting a little bit of a pause. That's weird, isn't it? Look at that scenery changes there. Sorry, I'm deafening everybody there. Let's just turn that down. Look at that. That's weird, isn't it? Is that because it's strange? Right, so that's on
Altitude.
absolute auto gen. Whereas that's scenery. Strange. Very weird. Just a random patch. Anyway. Let's get back in the cockpit. That's a little less noisy. So we're out. Pretty much at altitude now. Let's zoom this in. Do we get rid of our weather radar actually? Wait, we've got the lock now. That's alright then. So 21 mile to go. $2,000 feet. All good. Turn anti-ice off as well now. Landing lights and taxi lights are on, I believe. Yep. I just want to fly again. Yep, well, it won't be long and you'll be flying again now, will it? Oh, and we can see London just starting to spawn in front of us. Watch that speed. Keep around this speed as we're coming in. Yep, just see London there in the distance.
Mic off. Mic on.
How do we do predictions again? I've not got it turned on at the moment, so it won't work, fortunately. Alright, let's make sure we're not flying off course. Don't want to be doing that. What we want to do is try to pick up the London VOR. I'm not sure if it was Sim Toolkit or was crashing my sim every now and again. Since I've not used it, it seems to be all right, fingers crossed. I'm hoping there may be an update for it. Now they've updated Microsoft Flight Simulator, you never know it, they may have fixed it, so I'll give it another test off stream, see if it's working. See London spawning in there in the distance. Oh, let's just make out the airport round about here. Yeah, I think it must be something to do with the connection. Ooh, let me just turn a little bit to the left to pick up the VOR. Why is it not turning? Turn. Yep. Right, that should get us on a nice heading to capture. Use Fly Live. Yeah, I used to use that. It's not too bad to be fair. Right, I'm just turning that down. So just a quick external view as we're coming over London. See frame's chopping a little bit there. Let's get back internal because we're going to get quite busy in the cockpit very shortly. And you can see the VOR coming in there, 6.8 miles to go. So turn, hopefully that's visual, which it is. So guess what? We are going
Autopilot.
manual. Laps 15. Just get my view right. Slow this down. See, all London spawning in there now. Four mile, landing gear down, flaps 35. I reckon we're a little bit low at the moment. Going down to approach speed. With a little bit of trimming. Get rid of that back pressure. Approach speed. 3 miles to go. This wind's a bit nasty. Is it really this windy in London at the moment? Glide slope is alive. Get ready for this crazy 5%. Glide slope, here it comes. Approach speed is good. Oh, too high. Choose power just to get back on that slope.
Minimums.
Continue, although we're too high, we're alright. We're all good. Going back in on profile now. Bit of a bump there. What's that plane doing at the side of the runway? Bit weird. Check. Blur. Idle power. Hold. Come on, no floaties. No, stop floating. Come on, where's the runway? Oh, there we are. Brake, 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 brake. Nice. A little bit of a bounce, but I'll take that. Exit the runway here. Welcome to London City. Where the local time is. What is the local time? The local time is 2. Oh, wait, no, stop turning. So crazy. 2:48 is the local time. Outside temperature apparently is 10 degrees. and windy. Right, let's attempt to park somewhere. Here. Here will do. Set parking brake. Parking brake is set. Definitely, people. I'll give it an 8.5 out of 10. Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. We'll shut down the engines. Left engine shut down. Like you hear that. Turn it up so you can hear that shut down. Sounds nice, these engines shutting down. Go. All Cessna going up. Oh, disappeared. He's just had a sim crash there. Crashed the desktop. That just randomly disappeared. Somebody else on approach down there. Right, so engines are shut down. We will shut the power down so beacon light can come off. Nav lights, strobe lights off. Avionics off. Just continue that a second. Shut down the power. And what we will do is quick get the drone in the air. Oh, what's this one doing here? Oh, that looks painful. Oh, he's definitely dead. He's dead. He's dead. Oh, that's a mess there, isn't it? It's not loaded in, right? Is anybody? Oh, what? I want to turn. Oh, I'm gonna miss this one. Ah, zoom out. Oh, he's landed alright. He's survived. He almost left the runway. Oh. Oh, where's he gone? He's randomly losing the planes. No, let's see how this one. He's skewing, that's why. See how this one does. Ooh. How are you gonna make it? You've not got your landing gear out, mate. Oh, that was a bit late for landing gear, wasn't it? Are you gonna land on the front gear? Nah, not bad. Not bad. Oh, he's disappeared. Got a little GA aircraft taking off. Why planes keep randomly disappearing? Anyway, let me turn the drone speed up. A bit quicker than that, actually. Drone speed. Little idiot trying to make me apparently famous. Bugger off. Let's
Mic off.
delete your message. Thank you very much.
Mic on.
It definitely looks fuller, doesn't it, London? Like, some of these textures are questionable while they're loading in. I'm guessing the servers are under quite a lot of pressure again at the moment. Probably the tell that I'm streaming as well, so it's using quite a lot of my internet. You can tell the... so these here are the Orbix scenery files. So they've just loaded in nicely. I mean, I don't know what that is. It's floating in the air. But the streaming textures from the Microsoft servers, well, they seem to take a while and they're a mess. It's a shame I can't preload them. It just crashes a sim. Yeah, you can definitely tell the Orbix textures. Look how smooth and nice that looks against, well, that. Like, what is that? I suppose it looks better. Like, from a distance, like, it don't look bad, I suppose. But a little bit higher. It looks alright. Just see if we can recreate the new splash screen, which I believe they take from over here. Have a quick look. Some weird stuff going on here with the floor. Let's see if we can make a better screenshot than what the one that they use. Let's see if we zoom in a little bit here. Use my photography skills. We don't want building in. That's alright. So then if we play with the weather, why is it? It looks like it's on a slant. A bit weird, isn't it? Let's go off live weather and go to, what about high level cloud? Scattered clouds. About sunset, nope. Sunrise, nope. It's too dark. What about something like you? Maybe a bit lighter. There. Let's get a quick screen grab of that. That can be my thumbnail for this video. Okay, we're inside the building. Sorry if I'm boring everybody now. Just messing about. I wonder if we can play with the clouds a little bit. What have we got? Coverage. Let's get it out. Right, there we go. The bottom of that cloud. So it could be like quite a thin cloud. High level. That would get some nice light from the sun. This one, if we move that one up, go really high cloud, that one. And ground level. Something like so. May look pretty nice. For screen grab. I think there's a better angle is there, that I can get. Right, that will do. What's this one doing? Right, well, I think we're going to call it a day. These textures loaded any better yet? Nope. That's a mess. That is a mess. Bots look alright. Right, well, that is going to be it for this little flight stream. Again, thank you very much for dropping by, and I will catch you all in the next one.